Hello there, Tony Medley once again, and welcome back to my workshop. Today's project, I got a piece of wood from a friend, well, a couple of pieces, and I've got this bit here, but it's got a nasty, where the branch has been, it's started to hollow out, and it's not very good, so I'm going to try and get, I don't know, a vase or something like that. It looks like it's promising. It's had a couple of branches here and there, so the grain might be good, so we'll take it down and see exactly what we can make out of it. I'm hoping I can get a nice vase out of it. Well, it's got such a nice grain on it, but I've got a rotten part where one of the branches has come through, so I'm trying to fill it with super glue, and the sawdust what I've been getting out of it. So let's hope that, I'm not a big fan of this because, you know, I liked no cracks whatsoever, but it's such a beautiful bowl, or vase should I say. I think it deserves to try, and I've got some other type of CA glue, I'll try that. I just hope it stabilises okay, because it's such a beautiful vase. Try a little bit more of this. I think what I'll do, I'll leave it overnight and see if I can get it to be okay. We'll have it as a good excuse to have an early finish, but I think that might take, but it's just such a would be such a shame for it to send it for firewood. Put a bit round there as well, just a bit of glue itself, just to hold it together. But it is a very punky wood. You can see it's not the best of woods. Right, we'll leave that till in the morning and let's hope it's okay. But it's, you can see it's very, very it's very punky. But it's just that grey and it's so beautiful. Well, the super glue seems to have worked okay there. The only problem that I've got is this little bit here. I don't know whether you can see that. But I'm sure with a little bit more fine sawdust and a little bit more super glue, that should fill in. So with it being punky, I think it might sand down. So we'll just take it as it goes. We'll try that and then we'll have another go at it. Well, it appears to have filled in okay with that CA glue. My only concern now is the punkiness of the wood. Although it's got a beautiful grain, I think the punkiness is down to the poor quality of the wood, but it's just that grain. It's just a shame to let it go. What I'll try and do now is to use a negative rake scraper, see if we can get it down, and then I think it's going to need lots and lots of sanding. So we'll try it with a negative rake scraper, and then we will decide whether it's okay to go on. It's just a shame because that is absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure when we put a bit of sand and sealer and polish, that will come up fantastic. It's time to hollow it out, so I've sanded that down slightly and it seems to be okay. Oh, sorry, should I say it will get better, so it will clean up with a bit of sandpaper, lots and lots of sanding. It's time to hollow out. I'm going to take it through first of all with this 40mm forstner bit in the Jacob's chuck. So we'll just take it easy and take it out with this Jacob's chuck. Well, I've put the extension on and obviously we'll go through with that. So we'll go, I've marked it off there and we'll take it through till we get to that depth. Right, I've set up my hollowing system, and all I'm going to do is gradually go through and hollow it out. I've took it down to about 3/4 of the way, so obviously you can't get too far down with it. The deeper you get, the harder it seems to be to hollow. So I'm just going to go nibble away and obviously start to take it down. Nice and gentle. Well, it's all finished off with high gloss polish. It's all it leaves to do now is to part it off and then clean the bottom up with sandpaper, and then we're good to go. I've told you plenty of times the way that I do it is I put this in at a slight angle, and what we're going to do with this one is do the thin parting tool, use the thin parting tool, and then the wider one just to keep it off, and then we will take it off. With it being so heavy, we will do the last little bit with the saw. Hello there. Well, I finally got it done, and I must say the graining is absolutely wonderful. I don't know whether I mentioned it. I was doing it for an old colleague before I retired, and he gave me a tree that I blew over, and I think that was why it was in such bad condition, because I know I had to discard a lot of the things, but that has turned out absolutely wonderful. Apart from there's a little bit of crack in there, but I sealed it with super glue, and also where there'd been a branch come through. So I'd used a little bit of super glue and some shavings, or the dust where it come from it. But the grain in it was a flower and cherry. So Andy, I hope you enjoyed watching that. Should I say Andy and Kath. And the grain is absolutely wonderful. So there's another one complete. I got the bottom finished off with the logo in, so everything is absolutely fine. So anyway, if you enjoyed that, please give me the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want notifications when I release a new video, click the bell icon. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch up again on the next video. Bye for now.